Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, back again with the next fight. This one is a very electrical, shocking fight that I came up with. Hope you guys enjoyed Two Mercy's fight before this. So I picked the likes of Miss Aurora Monroe, aka Storm, versus Livewire. Like I said, guys, very shocking indeed. And I put these two together. These are, once again, milestone for me, guys. You know, never used. I'm surprised. It's very surprising. It surprises me that I have not used Storm before or Livewire. But let's kick it off. And everybody should know who this woman is. Aurora Monroe, aka Storm. One of the X-Men. Beloved X-Men. Everybody loves Storm. Very recognizable. Very recognizable. First appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1, 1975. And she became a fan favorite ever since then. She grew up. She's from Kenya, but she grew up in the streets of Cairo. And when she was there, she was pretty much a thief. She didn't learn of her mutant powers until she was pretty much dying of thirst when she was walking through the Sahara Desert. She realized that she can control the weather, manipulate the weather to her favor. And ever since then, we've loved her, right? Storm has also been a great leader. She's probably, in my opinion, she's been a better leader than Cyclops. Yes, I said that. Yes, I did. But she's very intelligent, and she's very graceful in terms of, like, she doesn't let her anger cloud her judgment. She is a Omega class level mutant, so you know she's in a very class that isn't a lot of those Omega class level mutants, but she's there. I've seen Storm just annihilate people with her wits, not just her mutant powers, and she's proven that she doesn't need her mutant powers to be significant and special, because hell, she led the X-Men without her powers. But when she gets going, be somewhere else. If you are on her bad side, be somewhere else. Storm is not somebody you want to fool around with. There aren't too many people that can stand up to her, but she's just one of the greats. X-Women, indeed. So we move on to the DC Universe, and this character is among a few that has, prior to her animated view, made it into comics, and that's Livewire. Livewire was a shock jockey at first, and comic book wise, she lost her job because her network, the station that she worked for, turned to country music, and that pretty much left her out in the cold. So she pretty much she took her anger out on Superman, and they kind of took that route in the animated series as well. But the fact is, she got her powers kind of through a lightning struck her and Superman and something, and her genetic structure was changed from there. Livewire is a hothead at times. She's very hot-headed, but very overconfident in her abilities. She is a human storage battery, pretty much. She can store up huge amounts of electricity and deliver huge amounts of it to her opponents. She seems to really have it in for the Superman family, as well as, so to speak, the Batman family as well. She she pretty much took her anger once again out on Supergirl and Batgirl, not just in animated, but in the comics they did touched on that. But Livewire is just a very, very bad girl. She's very bad, and she cares nothing for anybody but herself. And it's kind of funny because at one time her powers started to go out of control, and Superman came to her defense, even gave her the costume that he wore when he was made of energy to keep her powers in check. But she doesn't care. She's just very bad, guys. So, in terms of a battle between these two girls, two girls that never met, probably will never meet ever, and you got them going at it. Now, let's get one thing straight. Storm just does not do electricity. She can control the weather. Okay? She can make it rain. She can make a blizzard. She can do anything you think, which you feel what comes with the weather. Okay? It's not just lightning and thunder and everything like that. But Livewire is a human lightning bolt, lightning rod, storage battery. But Storm is very intelligent. Okay? Both can fly, so you can't say none can fly, but it does come down to wit. But I can see Livewire like really trying to plague Storm, like, why are you helping these people? You should be using your powers in fear, making people fear you and things like that. And Storm's not gonna have that. She's gonna be like, you know, that's the last thing I want. You know, I'm not like you. But it does come down to skill and outwitting one's opponent. And being that Livewire is a kind of a hothead and probably will over-abuse her powers, I will give this to Storm because she will outwit Livewire. But I leave it up to you. Storm or Livewire? And other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. I will see you guys tomorrow with the next fight for this week, kicking off Section 10. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it. And other than that, this is M.V.K Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, battle on.